Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submit. Order filled. submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order canceled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Or order canceled. Order canceled.
Mic check. All right, so I sold into that pop right there just because VWAP is right there, and I didn't want to get a hard rejection. I think it might slam back down to like 620, 620 to 600. So we'll see. I think it's gonna retest that 600 level before running back up and testing this channel right here, this trend line. Overall, let's see. Overall, I might go for that 800 again, but watch the pullback here. I was pretty good with NQ. He moves so fast, and it's scary. It's scary. A lock in profits here with this sim account as well. Sim account's doing pretty good. So
Order filled.
we'll lock that in. And let's see, 760 on a sim account here. That one's doing pretty healthy. Went as high as 6 contract on that sim account, up 5K. But with the PA accounts, I'll never go more than two contracts. I mean, just because look at this thing. This thing is whipping 20 or 50 points in a 1 minute candles. Super volatile, which is good. Um, the bad thing is you don't want to be on the wrong side and being stubborn. So tight stop. Well, not necessarily a tight stop. You got to have a bigger range on your stops, especially within Q. You just got to know levels, like what level invalidates your trade, what lines, trend, candle that needs to be broken for you to accept that, okay, this trade is no good. Like right now, I think we're gonna go into a pullback just because we broke this little. There's a tiny trend right here. It's tiny. Reject this 650 area. We could retest 600. We'll see. We'll see. There it is. There you go. Rejected 650. Overall, it's I think it's bullish. We should be able to bounce 17,100, and then gap fill would be 17.5. 17.5 gap fill. There's the pullback I was expecting. We pretty much top tick that sell up there. Crazy. That sim trade right there is up over 100 points. We're gonna let that one play out just because it's a sim account and it can handle a little bit bigger drawdown. I have grown this account from 100K to 200K, just playing the exact same strategy that you're seeing me do right here. Trend line breakouts. Trend line, breakout, and retest. That's literally all I do. That's why you see these lines I draw out. You can kind of see the patterns, where the resistance lines are. Once it breaks, it'll retest. You can enter on a retest or you can enter on a breakout. If the candle closes on the other side of the line, just respect it. Your job is not to be right. Your job is to follow what the market is doing. So for today, that's pretty good. I'm already up 5,700 bucks. Not a bad day's of work. On the 10 PA accounts. There's the pullback, 620. 600 would be a healthy pullback and then a quick bounce. You want a wick candle down to 600. Oh, dang. As I speak it, it happened. There it is. Right there. There's the wick. Like I said, you want a quick wick down to 600. Not quite 600, but that's exactly the price action you wanted to see. Is a quick wick down and then push back up. So that validates my thesis of bullish. Now what we need to do is break out this little trend line it created here. We break out above that, then we can really push up to the higher trend line. So this guy is no longer valid. You can remove that. Well, it validated already, but um, that's the past now. So this is the new test line right here. We break above that. Let's see, this trend line is still valid. That's still not broken. This trend line has not been tested. This one is too far away. we are out of the we have officially broken out of this downtrend channel here. So now this new channel it's forming. So what I would typically do is I would switch the lower band channel to the low swing low and then pivot our channel upwards. And what you want to do is you want to find and align it with last pivot points. So right here, there's a pivot point right here. So there you go. So right now we got to get above exactly that. Look at that. It broke above this trend line that we drew out. Boom, there it is. That's a breakout. This can push. This can push to high side 804, 805. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my God, I should have taken that trade. So breakout retest now. What we want to do is we would like to get a retest down to 630. 630 retest would be nice, and you want it quick. You want it to just whip down and push back up. That validates the bull is in control. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh my God. As we speak it. That was a nice what from 604 or 60 what was the low on that? Low 604.50 to 712. Whew, gosh dang. 100-point whip. Woo! That is juicy. Wow. Juicy whip. Look at that. We got 200 points on this sim account right now. Oh gosh, I catch these kind of trades so much. That's why that sim account is doing really healthy. It's up 100K in like a week because I'm able to just let it ride. Let it ride, let it ride. Let's see, retest, retest dip by 670. 670 needs to hold, or it's gonna get really ugly on a retest on this downtrend here. Actually, this would be, let me put a different trend. This would be a much better trend right here to be retested. So 21 EMAs right there. So 650. Retest of 650 would be nice. Overextension would be overextension retest 590. So what I would do is if you're considering a dip buy, just know that you might have to sustain some painful overextended pullback if you buy that 650 down to 590. So if you really want to be patient, put your pending order at 590 and just hope that it gets picked up. Because if it picks you up at 590, you want it to whip back up just like the last behavior. Because what they're doing is they're doing liquidity sweep. And you want to buy into that sweep versus, waiting too long, missing the whole move. What I typically like to do is put my pending orders at the reaction zones. So like where these channels or trend lines, like 650's reaction zone, there's a valid trend line right there, and you have a 21 EMA um, right at that spot as well. So you know it's going to be a reaction zone. And with NQ, you only need 10 to 20 points and you're set. There's the dip buy right there. Well, what did we say? 670? 670 that needs a hold. It touched, what price did it go low? 672. Man, that is beauty. That is a thing of beauty. This is looking good. Looking good. Let's see, 800. Yeah, 800 might reject just because you have that 9 EMA on the 15 minutes right here. So if you extend that 9 EMA to the 800 area, which is psychological round number, and it already rejected 800 in the past, and that's why I have my pending order at 795, just because I don't want to get shorted on that pop. This trade is up 215 points. Look at that entry. That entry was beauty. The reason I entered there because you have the pivot point, basically a support number 2. Let me show you the bigger time frame. You can see. So here you go. Entered right there at the support area. And then also you're at the bottom of this channel. Bottom of the channel tends to be a reaction zone. So high probability. Price action I was looking for is the same price action that you saw earlier. Basically a whip down and then gets pushed back up. That's exactly what we wanted to see. What it did is it set this low right here, right? That was a trap low. And then started pushing up, consolidate, and then trap low. So now you know that you have stop losses right here. So all the longs that are like, okay, we're gonna bounce, set their stop losses right there. And what they do? Grab all those liquidities, and now it's gonna push up. If they run out of liquidity with basically volume and momentum to continue to push up, they'll set another trap and then take out this low. What they'll do is take out this low right here because they know that their stops, the new long stops are right here. And then the way you can validate that is you set your trend line. So we'll pivot our trend line. Watch this. This is like magic. Remove that, remove this. Okay. And then we'll pivot our trend line. Actually, I don't even need to touch that. Just leave that alone. This low right here, that swing low, and then this swing low, you put your trend line. As you can see, just right below that, that follows the trend line. So all this area right here, all this area is liquidity, and you're still valid to push up because this can come down like this. Watch this. This can come down, liquidity sweep, retest that break line, liquidity sweep again, and then break out. Once this line gets broken, they will continue to push up. That's it. That's it. On the 5 minutes here, we have the 21 EMA resistance. So I'll switch to 5 minutes right there. Let me clear this up real quick. So right there, you can see the 21 EMA that's resisting right there. So now the thesis is going to be retest this trend line right there. So it's going to look like this. Then halfway, grab liquidity, hopefully break that structure, and then make a new higher low, and then set it like that. So break of structure is right here, and then hopefully you'll have like a fair value gap right over here to retest, grab liquidity, and then shoot back up. What you want to see on the confirmation breakout is the same thing. Go back to a smaller time frame, look for your little trend. So we have a trend broken already. So we have a little bit of trend right here. Tiny little trend. We need a candle to close below that, right? We need a candle to close, possibly come down here, retest back up, and then make a lower high. There's a sweep. Look at that. The moment we broke that trend line, we swept down let's just say 745 down to 710. Nice little 30 point. There's your retest right there. Oh, what do we do with our trend line? Let's put our fork back up there. There we go. All right, so it didn't quite touch that trend line there. So this is just a quick little trap, short trap, and then it's gonna push up. So once this gets broken, actually that's not even the line that you want to get broken. This is the line right here. Price candle gets above and close above that, this can rip. Watch it here. So the basic is just understanding liquidity and how they're setting out traps. Once you understand that, I mean, it's kind of hard to lose overall, as long as you keep following, and respecting your plan. So let's say if I was short on this, if I was short, because right now it's below that trend line, and potential target is this bigger trend line that I drew out right here, right? That's a healthy liquidity sweep, retest 600. So if I'm short there, my stop would be just above that trend line. So my stop would be like right up here. That way it's obvious, it's not questionable. Should I get out? Blah, blah, blah. Once it breaks out that line right there, this thing can rip. So it's not a question of like, should I get out or not? Just respect your plan. If you back test this strategy right here, you can see it so clear, so clear. Now I want to move that profit to 850. 840. 840 is okay. Last contract on that sim account. Oh shoot, I was showing you guys the different time frame. My bad, my bad. This trend line right here. Once you break above that trend line, which is about 750, this can really shoot up. It can shoot up another 100 points. That'll be wild. Oh man, here we go. Should I take that trade? All right, let's see here. It honestly looks good. Above the VWAP. That's looking good. I might have to put my stop pretty tight on this one. Let's see. Not yet. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nope. It did not do it. I wanted to see a high push on that last closing candle. Still not ready. It's gonna do it, just not right now. It might really retest that 600. Oh, actually lower. Let's see. Lower 6. Ooh, 550. Dang, that's low. 550. I just don't want to short here just because you have the VWAP just right below it. I mean, VWAP is not till 675 area. 675. Yeah. They might do a sweep. There's the sweep. Not fast enough, but I think we can really retest this downside of 590. Ooh, man, that is nice. 740 to 695. 45, 50 points. That's VWAP right here. Let's see. 700 might hold. Gets back above 700 and push, then we can break out. Then that breakout right here would be a much better to trade once it retests and hold at 700. Oh, there's 700 push. That's why you gotta know. If you were chasing that, you would have gotten whip. You would have gotten whip 30 points. That's looking good. That's looking good. 15 seconds. Let's see how this candle closes here. That's a strong candle. That's exactly what I wanted to see. New candle. Let's see how this one finishes. It's got to get above that trend line. I have more accounts too. I had 5 eval on Friday, 50K, but I blew those ones pretty quickly just because of the volatility. I went like 3 contracts, which is too much for how much volatility NQ is moving. So I blew those ones out. Um, and then I forgot to cancel my what was it? Take Profit Trader, my Take Profit Trader accounts. So it it resetted those accounts, and so I have 3 new Take Profit evals that I need to trade. There she goes, playing out exactly the way we wanted. Retest at 600. Overall, the market is bearish, so can't fight the sell-off. What the heck is my login? What is my login? Man, that's a nice sell-off. Broke below that VWAP. Which pivot line that it respected? That pivot line. Didn't quite touch it. Ah, so it chose that line. There it is. There's our breakout. Where is going to be the retest? Right there. I do not know what my login. Oh, there's the rip. Missing the trade here. Trying to find my password. Oh my goodness. That was the dip buy. What did it touch? 630. It's hitting targets. There it is. FOMOing into this trade. I want to buy this thing. Okay, fuck it. Let's
Order
go.
submitted.
Come on, pick us up before you rip. Nope, leaving us behind here at 740. At a pending order at 740. All right. I don't like that anymore. We got left behind. Let's see. Retest it by 700. I don't like chasing. Triggers all that FOMO. 700. I don't even like 700. I would have my pending down at 600, just in case we get like a wild freaking swing or something. See, look at that. Don't chase it. Although it is very bullish. It is very bullish. I have a pending order to buy at 583. 583 or 580. I'm gonna move 580. Who knows if it pick up, but you never know. I've seen whips. When you FOMO into a trade like this, that's when you get punished. So leave it alone. Let that sim account marinate and just see if we can hit that target. I keep moving my target higher and higher just because of the channel. Let's see, I might have to readjust pivot here because we do have a swing low right there at that 630. That 630 area, pivot low. So readjust the channel and see if it plays out. So far, it's staying within this smaller channel here. So I'm gonna make that smaller. See if we can find a tighter range. Look at that. Oh, good thing I did not chase that. I told you I didn't like that feeling. Stop myself from FOMOing, and there's the freaking whip down, baby. Baby, we are about to get picked up at 580. Here we go, 580 got picked up. Instant green. Let's sell it right away because this is a crazy sell-off. 13, I'm out.
Order canceled.
That was wild. Gosh, call that one live. Oh, the sim account's getting cooked. Good thing we took our profit early. Look at that. Look at that whip, guys. My goodness. I should have stuck to that 550. Look at that whip. Look at that whip. A freaking 100-point whip. And we only captured like 10 points out of that. But at least we didn't hit that drawdown. That drawdown would have been brutal. 580 down to 510. A 70 point. We would have stopped us out because we had a 20-point stop. But that is crazy. Called it live on the spot right there. We didn't get caught on that dump. I felt the FOMO kicked in. I'm like, nah, nah, nah. Yeah, this is it right here. If you wanna, this is the play you wanna go in. Oh my goodness, 5 o'clock. What is that? Is that London? I think that is London session. Yeah, London session. I don't know what time London session opens. I think it's 5. That was crazy. We took a 10-point trade on a, what is that? How much does that move? 200-point move. That sounds crazy. There's the dip buy right there. 625, 630. That's a dip buy zone. I'm about to hit my quota here, $1,000 a day. $1,000 a day. That's my, I guess with my P&L now, just to stay within the consistency rule, a 30% apex consistency rule is you can't make, or at least no one day of profit can be more than 30% of your total P&L to be able to qualify for a withdrawal. So I'm well within that 30%. So P&L right now on the 50K accounts is 8,700. So, well, today we started at like 7,900. So the 7,900 times 0.3. So we can't make more than 2370 today to stay within that 30% consistency rule. And yeah, I think that's how it works. What a beauty. What a beauty. And look at the sim account. Sim account is still alive. I really think it's gonna hit that target. 900 is really the ultimate target I want. That's gonna put me at a record. My highest record was on Friday. Um, Again, it's still the sim account. Being able to hold a trade was 269 points. So that's the record so far. I think we should be able to break that today. If we can hit that 900, yeah, I think we can break that record. So 521 all the way to 900. What is that? 379 points. Oh, that would be crazy. Crazy NQ. All right, we're doing good today. We're doing well. How many trades did we take? One, two, three. Three actual executed trade. This is the sim account here. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. I traded this PA account first. Just wanted to get warmed up with it, and yeah, I was up like 500-600 bucks before I copy traded everything. That was my warm up account. Typically, I'll do a warm up. I actually did warm up on a sim account. No, I take that back. I did warm up on this PA account here. That one was up 1420. Took first trade. I was up like 300 bucks, and then I left it alone. Traded the sim account. That's still the same trade too. And then just kind of left that alone. And then once you get warmed up and have a good feeling and have a good feel of the market, then that's when I link all my accounts. Because if I take a warm up trade and it goes red, like I will not link all of my accounts. I'll just continue to trade individually. I'll switch between accounts or I'll stay with the sim until I feel the read of the market is on point. So kind of little tip for you guys if you guys have multiple accounts. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna call that a day. I'm gonna go do something else. But let's see, 825. 825 each account times 10, 8,700. That's pretty damn good. And how long we've been streaming here? An hour and 12 minutes. I gotta figure out my login for Take Profit. Actually, let me see if I can connect. Connect Take Profit right here. Oh, there they are. Sweet. Okay. We might trade our Take Profit. Hallelujah. Okay. Sweet. Okay, I'll leave my PA alone, my Apex accounts, and we're gonna trade this Take Profit evals. We have three of them. Hang tight here. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, make sure it loaded up. Okay, we have it. Perfect. Okay, Take Profit. gonna do a test trade. Okay, you guys can see it right there, which is good. All right, let's see. What kind of trade do we want to take? You broke the downside channel. I think we can retest 500. Yeah, I'm thinking about short here. Let's give it a shot.
Order submitted.
Come on, pick me up. Pop up real quick. Give me a short entry. Actually, it's kind of dangerous here because this was the channel or the trend. Okay, so we have room. We have room to the downside. Maybe I'll retest that 520, 500 area. Give us a quick little pop, and then we'll be in.
Order filled.
There it is. All right, we're in. We do not want to go above 610. If we get a push above 610, that's dangerous. Geez, negative 20 points instantly. His account's gonna get cooked here. Ugh, ugly. All right. Come on, slam it back down. This is what you call a FOMO trade. Did not wait. Oh, we're getting cooked. Can she slam back down? Give us a pullback. I want to get out of this trade. Mm, come on. Where's the pullback zone? Like, I really think 520. Give us that 520, dude. Slam it back down. This is the trend that needs to hold. There's a trend line right here that I want to rely on holding. Stay below that, then I'm still gonna hold this short. And then I'm gonna set my stop right here.
Order submitted.
661. We have a stop loss. Keep this account alive. Yeah, I might get hit here. Jesus. Come on, market. Now I'm praying. This is not a good strategy here. Hoping and praying. You know you're in a bad trade. You know you're in a bad trade if you're hoping and praying. Let's look at the market here.
Order filled.
Yep, stopped us out. 1,500 bucks. This account is. We got another. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is that still on? Oh, that was an ad. Oh shit. I might blow this account. I added short accidentally. I thought that was a stop. Jesus. Well, good thing we left our Apex account alone. We need a heavy pullback here. We need a hard pullback to keep this account alive. I really thought I'd put a stop loss instead of a freaking ad. Come on, slam it back down. Give me a miracle freaking drop again. Just like this one right here. Please, NQ, save me. Drop it, NQ. Keep this account alive. You can do it. You can do it. There it is. There it is.
Submitted.
We're going to exit a trade there. Come on. And then one more at 550.
Order submitted.
Okay, come on. Slam it down. Come on, NQ. Oh, man. I missed that sell. Oh, we're going to get
Order
cooked here.
failed.
Was
Order
that it?
submitted.
Yep, that was it. Just stop us out. Oh, it's only 2,000. Oh my God. Oh, that account got cooked. Ah, well, that didn't last. Dang, I missed that sell right there, that drop. I didn't know take profits only $2,000 drawdown. Well, that really sucked. And I think it's gonna pull back down. It might give us that 550. It had to stop us out. Dang, that sucks. All right, well, I'm gonna disconnect that. Disconnect you. Do I have any? Let's see if I have any Tradify account. Is that one alive? Tradify. I think this one's also dead.
Order submitted.
Yep, that one. That one's a dead account. Let's see. Let's check Bullnox. Bullnox. Oh, that's right. You can't. You can't have Bullnox and Rhythmic at the same time. Log in. Okay, just to be safe. That was terrible. That was terrible. We cooked those three evals, take profit accounts pretty quickly. Got into the hold and hope, which is not good. All right, well, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna close this sim account trade. Close that at 140 points. Let's see, 150. Yeah, we'll call it
Order
150.
filled.
There we go. All right, well, that's Asia session for you. And I'm gonna leave my account alone because I am in under review right now for a payout request with those 10 PA accounts. It's looking pretty healthy, so I'll leave that alone. Might trade tomorrow, so stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe or turn on notifications so that way you know when I go live again. And good luck. We'll see you guys.